Hey, this is Carl, and today I will be giving you a quick review on this customized Namor, so stay tuned. So before I start the review, let me just share a few things on why I decided to modify this Namor. First of all, in case you're wondering, this is actually a Phoenix Force version of Namor. So I got this statue leaning out of the box and it went bad over time. So I contacted the commissioner, both of them actually, and both of them decided to ghost me. Very typical, I guess, for a group that's probably gonna quit soon. So I asked around on how to repair a leaning statue from other collectors and of course from painters. So I tried repairing the statue by using a blower, a heat blower. Then it broke. The good thing is that it was a clean break on the boots. So I had this Namor sent to a repair guy. And since I was so pissed at Hungry Monkey that I wanted to do something with the statue. I wanted to change something with the statue. I didn't want it to be part of that Phoenix Force line that he was intended to be in. I didn't want to sell him because it's kinda sentimental to me, because it was the very first time that my wife asked me on which statue that I want for her to buy me. So this is the statue I chose back then, and I also wanted to join the group so bad. Anyway, so these are the references that this Namor is inspired from. And before I forget, everything that is added to Namor here is hand sculpted. So the base is technically the same. All we did was remove the Phoenix Force logo on the front. And on the paint on Namor's suit, we changed the red color on the inner parts of his suit to teal. And it also kind of matches his eyes as well. So we added armors to his arms, to his legs, and to his hips, from the sides and at the back. The hand-sculpted armors have the same textures and details to that of his original armor, which is on the upper part of Namor's body. The shapes of the armor are actually different per area, as you can see, from his biceps to his forearms to his legs and to his calves. And of course, the armor color is changed to a glossy type of black. Honestly, this came out better than I expected. It definitely exceeded my expectations there. So we also scraped the suit from his arms. So the textures and the suit is no longer there. So right now, all that we can see are his muscles. But it lacks details such as veins and other textures found on his torso. Which is okay since the armor pretty much gets your attention anyway. They also captured the skin color pretty well. Next, we added this chain from his chest all the way to his back. So this is not hand sculpted, this is an actual small chain. So I guess this statue is now a mixed media. But the chain fits the scale pretty well. Hopefully I don't accidentally pull on this because I know I cannot repair it anymore. Anyway, the chain is actually missing some pendants which I forgot to tell the repair guy to add. And we're also missing one necklace on his neck, of course. Next is we added a belt buckle to Namor, which is a shell actually. I think it looks pretty good. And I'm actually very amazed how they were able to sculpt something as small as this. But the buckle is supposed to be gold, which is a miss, but that's okay. Before we continue with the weekly custom statues, if you aren't subscribed yet, consider subscribing to the channel so you get notified with new upcoming custom statues and other related statue videos that I make. And if you do enjoy the content that I make, maybe you'd be interested in supporting the channel via subscribing to the channel's Patreon page
or simply donating via PayPal. Both links will be in the description below. And thanks in advance. So let's continue.
And lastly, on the scope is we removed the old wing design and we changed it to something like this. And this is also supposed to be painted white since it's a wing. Anyway, scope is pretty damn good actually. It has very small details to actually make it look like it's a real wing. It's actually better than the wings on my Beta Ray build portrait. Anyway, the wings on the legs are actually broken. As you can see, they're very loose from both sides and from both boots. Anyway, I'll repair them as soon as I can get some courage to actually do it. But honestly, I'm so happy that it came in one piece. Nothing is broken on the armors except for that of the wings on the boots. But I was kinda expecting for the wings to break. Luckily, it was made out of plastic, so it just detached itself from the statue, which is good and pretty easy to repair, I guess. I really love my one-of-a-kind Namor, and I guess it's time to stop referencing him as a Phoenix Force Namor and just Namor, or the Earth 616 Namor. I'm so glad everything turned out great, but there's definitely room for improvement, especially on the paint. But that's kinda not important right now. Anyway, that's the end of the review. Tell me down in the comments below on what you think of my customized Namor. And please be gentle in the comments. This is Carl, and see you in the next one.